Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back. Today is going to be kind of more of a vloggy day. Um, I know yesterday, I think I did a movie review yesterday. Pretty sure I did. If not, it was like a vloggy thing. Today, more of the same. I do want to say that I did talk about my wife being expecting. So we are expecting another child. She's about, I think, around 9 weeks. So she's just now starting this journey, and we're starting to slowly talk about names and such. Um, so there's kind of some discussions being made about that. Besides that, uh, other things are happening in the world, and I kind of wanted to talk about them today. Um, I had planned to make a video about the whole kneeling protest thing going on. And then the Vegas thing happened. Good God. So that's what I kind of want to talk about, both of those things today. Just real briefly. It's not going to be a long video. But this guy, we're hearing so many things. I don't want to speculate anything. I don't really want to get into like big details or anything like that because right now we have no idea. We have no idea if it's a terrorist thing or if it's not. But there was people did say that um, ISIS did claim, but then they've claimed before things that happened before, and um, sometimes they're just claiming them because there's a lot of deaths that happen, and I guess they just want to take claim for that. ISIS is sick; they are very sick. Anyways, but Vegas thing happened. It was horrible. 50, I think 59 dead currently, with like 500 and over 500 hurt. Crazy. So something I woke or I was at work when it happened, and last break at work around 5 a.m. is when I heard about it here in Indiana. Couple days, a day ago, yesterday when I came home. So, and yesterday when I came home, me and my wife were watching a lot more about it. And it's just more information just keeps spilling out, and I know like a month from now we'll probably know more than what we do right now. So I don't want to get into it, but it's such a tragedy what happened, and it's kind of sad what happened. I don't know why they targeted a country concert. It doesn't make no sense. But there does seem to be some planning involved. So, I mean, from what I hear, this is just things I've heard tonight or earlier last night, whenever it was earlier this morning, technically, because I'm on third shift now, so everything's all jacked up. So earlier this morning, they talked about basically that the the gunman had money. There was no reason. Like, he had money. That's why he was able to afford. Like, he had, like, they basically said that he had, like, probably 18, 20 or more guns in his house. And I'm not talking about just, like, a shotgun or whatever. These were, like, fully automatic weapons and stuff like that. So these weren't just normal, everyday guns. So, it's kind of crazy. I'm gonna turn it off. I don't need it. But with that being said, good God, did he have to go that crazy? Did he have to seriously go that nuts and kill? I mean, the first piece of information that got me, and my wife was saying the same thing. Well, how did he do it? Not one man could do this. Well, the way he had it set up is he had two platforms set up somewhere, I guess, out the window is what they talked about. Two platforms. And he had like a bunch of guns, and I'm assuming they were probably all loaded, so he could just pick them up. They were already loaded. Pick them up and kept on shooting. I'm sure that there were breaks, but if there's a break, they're going to come after him. So whatever. I think the funniest thing about it is, though, there's only a couple things funny about it. One is that he killed himself before they came to get him because he knew what was going to happen. They were going to catch him. And the second thing that's kind of funny a little bit is that he shot so much that he set off the damn smoke alarm. So I don't know. But to me, this was all planned out. He knew he didn't want to get caught, so he killed himself. I'm assuming that's part of the plan. So I don't know. It seems a little planned out to not have something involved with ISIS. So I don't know. Like I said, I think there will be more things come out with this. His wife just surprisingly was out of the country at the time. Kind of conspicuous. So I'm assuming there's going to be more come out about this. We're going to find out more. But his brother was shocked. His brother didn't even know like anything was going to happen. Everything like that. Let's talk about this kneeling thing because I want to talk about this because it's ridiculous. Okay. So, all right. So at first, I thought Donald Trump wanted us to kneel during the national anthem. That's what I initially thought. I think I talked about this in the video the other day. But I initially thought that Donald Trump wanted us to kneel during the national anthem. I'm like, that's kind of weird. I think standing and putting a hand over our heart's good enough. But then I keep on hearing more people bending at the knee, down to one knee, some people both knees, whatever. And I'm like, what is going on? So I was trying to find why were these people doing this? What was the cause of all this? And I don't know what Trump comments. I didn't find anything what he said. So I don't know what he said. Even the comments that they said that he said something about it. I don't really know. Sometimes people just get so inflamed over what Donald Trump says, and I do not understand. I know I voted for the guy, but that's beside the point. I do take what he says, and I think about what he says, and I think some people are just they're still so butthurt over Donald Trump winning the election that they don't want to accept that maybe, just maybe, he could be a good president, and maybe this isn't the kind of president that we've had before. And you know, I'm gonna say things that people are gonna be mad and people are gonna comment, but whatever. You know, Donald Trump is going to be probably a president we're going to look back on and say he was a very unexpected president, but he did some good things for the country. I think he's going to be one of those presidents that, you know, I mean, a lot of people were speculative about Obama when he came in. They had high hopes he was going to do a lot of things. They thought he was going to be, you know, a great president, and he ended up being just like every other president we've had before. You know, he was probably one of the better ones, but I mean, he was just as bad as, he's not as bad as George W. Bush, but he was just as bad as Bill Clinton in office. He did stuff, but then again, he didn't do stuff. So it's like, he was kind of like Bill Clinton, where Bill Clinton kind of did the same things. So I guess that's where you kind of draw the parallels between him and Bill Clinton, is that him and Bill Clinton honestly did almost the same kind of things when they're in office. And a lot of the stuff is just going to get undone now that Donald Trump's in office, because what they didn't make any sense when they did it. So I'm kind of glad that things are going to get undone. Certain things, like Obamacare, is not right. They got to fix that. It's not. When you're having people like me, middle class to lower class, having to pay, literally being fined $800, $900 for not having health insurance, I haven't had any health problems. So why am I going to have to pay because I don't have health insurance? Like, that makes no sense to me. So that needs to change. So some things need to be changed. And Donald Trump is hopefully going to get that fixed before he gets out of office. I hope he runs another term. I hope he doesn't get knocked out of office after 4 years. I kind of hope that doesn't happen. I have yet to see in my lifetime someone not serve 2 terms. So, and I mean, it kind of just matters who they want to put up against Donald Trump in the next one. But anyway, let's talk about this kneeling thing. Supposedly this kneeling thing is about the Black Lives Matter basically stuff. I'm not going to say that Black Lives Matter bullshit, but I want to say that. Because if I say that, people will think I'm insensitive. That's not what I'm talking about. This is what I'm going to be insensitive about. This shit has happened like a year and a half ago, and you're just now talking about it again? You're bringing it back up? I thought this was buried. I thought this was done. I thought we had already done everything we're going to do with it. And it just gets brought back up again. By who? Sports teams. Here is my thought, and I'm just coming at this from a business perspective, from the people who run the NFL. I would not want this crap going on in my league. I'm not even like saying that the Black Lives Matter thing, whatever. I don't understand it because one, it doesn't fit what with anything of what they're doing. But so what you're saying is you're going to kneel during the national anthem and one, offend like probably 75% of your fan base that watches you because you don't want to stand during the national anthem and do what everybody else does when the national anthem plays. You're saying you're different than any other American citizen out there. I'm not directly offended. Like, honestly, I could give a crap less if you stand up for the national anthem or whatever. As long as you have your hand over your heart and you're pledging allegiance to the flag. You know, that's what you're supposed to do. That's the whole point of it. To respect America, basically. You know, it's basically what we're doing. We're respecting America, respecting our heritage, respecting our history. And when they do that, it's kind of like we don't care about this country. When they kind of just do whatever. When the music's playing. I mean, it's almost like saying, it doesn't matter what we do as long as the music is playing, we can do whatever. Hell, why don't you start dancing during the national anthem? Why don't you? But going back to the business perspective, why doesn't the owner or the commissioner in the NFL just come out there and say, if you kneel during the national anthem, we're not going to let you play. Simple as that. Hell, the Rams and the Chargers may end up being in the Super Bowl because people want to be stupid with this whole crap about kneeling. Just won't let them play. How about that? That'd be so simple. Because this is going to hurt the NFL as a whole. One, people aren't going to buy merchandise because they don't care. They won't care about their sports teams right now if they're doing this bullshit. They just need to get over it. It needs to be done with. Done. Get it over with. Say what you want to say. Nothing's going to be done. What do you want us to do? Like, that's the whole thing. Like, what do you want from this? What do you want? That has not even been said. You were just kneeling. I'm just tired of hearing about it. To be quite honest, maybe this Las Vegas thing will make everybody shut up about the protests. I mean, that's a bad thing to say. But it's like, seriously, think about this. We just had a mass shooter kill almost 60 people. Basically, I'll say 60 people. Hurt 500 people. And yet you're worried about your ethnic people being crapped upon a year and a half ago. And that's still speculative about whether that's even justified. But what do you want us to do about it? You know, I'm not racist. I am not. You can ask anybody that knows me. I am not racist. I have worked with people of many color. I have worked with Mexicans. I have worked with blacks. I have worked with Kenyans, Africans. I have worked with Asian people before. At Amazon, I was an ambassador. I helped train the people coming in. I can work with people. I can talk to customers when they come into the store now where I work. And I have no problem with that. I'm not racist. The problem with racism is that it goes as deep as the person wants it to. And if black people want it to continue to go on, they're going to keep on putting it out there. If you want racism to continue to go on, then keep thinking about it. If you want racism to go away, ignore everybody. Stop acting, stop thinking about it. It's stupid. Like, The first, I think they shouldn't even teach racism in school. They seriously should not. Because the first time they bring up the Underground, well, I guess the Underground Railroad, it's fine. Talk about that. And talk about slavery. Talk about all that stuff. But when it comes to, equal rights and stuff like that, you got to teach that. You got to do that. But when it comes down to, hey, you shouldn't treat people like this because of their color, why do you even have to say that? Why do you even have to even bring that up? You should not even have to bring that up. Do not bring it up. I don't want that to be brought up. I have a good story here. My son said, I have a friend at school, and his name is whatever. I don't know what his name is, Gabe or something. Gabriel. I have no idea. I don't think it's Gabriel, but we'll say Gabriel for now. And my son said that his skin is the same color as this guy, and he was a black guy. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's like, yeah, no difference, just the skin color. And that's what I told him. And he said, yeah, he's nice. And he was telling me something about Pokemon that he was telling him, he was talking to him about it or something like that. And I said, yeah, and I told my son, it's like, color of the skin doesn't matter. That's basically what I said. It doesn't matter. What is racism? Racism is something that you put into your head. And this Black Lives Matter stuff, if you want to think the cop shot you because you're a certain color, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You're digging deep. You're digging deep. That's all I gotta say. So this kneeling bullshit. Saying all that, why are you kneeling? Don't you love your country? You can play football and get paid millions of dollars to play football. If you don't like the country, if you don't like getting paid millions to play football, then get the fuck out. Leave. Leave the country. Go somewhere else. If you feel like you're African in heritage and you want to deal with your African heritage, go back to Africa. I'm not saying that to be racist. I'm saying that if you feel like we're treating you bad, then go back. I don't know what to say. I don't know what else to say about it. And, the fact that everything is, you want to talk about racism, then I just said something racist right there. But hey, you want it, so why not give it to you? You want us to be racist? The world will be racist. If you want to put that in people's heads, people will be racist. That's plainly my opinion. No one else's. Just my opinion. It's stupid. Get over it. Stand up. Put your hand over your heart. And salute the flag. You were born here. You weren't in slavery. I don't know what you want. What do you want people to do? We can't go back and change anything. I don't know what you want us to do. Like, that's the only thing that I'm annoyed about, too, is like, what do they want? Like, we can't go back and bring that kid back to life. Bring both of the guys back to life, I think, that died. We can't do that. We can't just, kill the cop because they supposedly did something wrong. So much speculation, over both the cases. What do you want us to do? Like, are you still talking about those two cases that we've already cleared the cops? They've been discussed with. Like, if they did anything wrong, it was something either one they didn't think of, or I don't know. Some of it was probably their fault. They probably did something to anger the cops, to be stupid. I don't know. I don't know what they want from us, but the whole kneeling thing is bullshit. I hope you guys enjoyed this video for today. It's kind of more of a rant video. If you want to comment down below, go ahead and comment down below. I'll make another video like this. If you have some good, rhetoric responses to this, I'll respond back. I'll make another video of this. Bonus video some other day. Maybe I'll make a part 2. Whatever you guys want to talk about. I don't know. But I don't like to make this channel political. I don't like to talk about religion or anything like that. Racism was kind of a topic that I guess people have been talking about because they want to make racism a thing. If you want racism to go away, like I said, stop talking about it. It'll go away. But 20 minutes seems to be a pretty long video. So I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired. I've been up with the doctor's appointment with my wife. Super tired. I got to get to bed. Yesterday, my son came home and my niece, they woke me up just yelling in the playroom. So, kind of lost some sleep yesterday. So, I got to get to sleep. I got to relax. Get ready to go to work tonight again. All that good jazz. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Keep rocking. And stand up and salute the flag, please. Yes. And keep watching movies and listen to music. Later, guys.